Welcome back to another episode of a strange and mysterious podcast. I'm your host, G. Go ahead and explain who you are, sir.
Define 999. I'm here to define ourselves into this reality we got going on here. I don't know, man. We'll see how it works out.
Goddamn right. Gotta be careful of them goblins, though, huh?
Goblins. Don't mess with goblins, man. Goblins, gnomes, gremlins.
Hell yeah. Hey,
You know?
definitely don't try to put water on them motherfuckers,
Or
right?
feed them after midnight.
Hell no.
But
Hey,
you
we're
know,
already back. Hey, we're already back on episode 16.
I like it.
All right, let's get started.
Through everyone's spines, and in the camera frame, you can see a small creature hopping through the frame. It's too
How
small
small does he
kid's like,
think a
"Oh,
goblin
shit."
is?
torso or hind legs.
Didn't we see this
brother.
video for gnomes? Wasn't this confirmed to be a gnome sighting, not a goblin? Did this guy do any research? Where's that little bastard? That's clearly a gnome. It's like one of the Rice Krispie guys. God damn, amateur.
this guy's funny.
He didn't do any amount of
pretty
research.
funny.
Fucking has a
Hey, not funny
montage of
as us,
everything
though.
but goblins in the beginning. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This guy does not know
Moist
goblins.
critical.
No one's really sure what it is, and it's only in the camera frame for
Not
a few
true.
seconds, but
Experts
it's
have confirmed
scary
that it's a
enough to send
gnome.
the little boy crying.
What's the
Never got a
difference
call back
between a
from
gnome and a
who
goblin,
stayed in
dude?
that home.
One works for Santa.
I just don't like.
I don't know.
I don't understand. I mean, a gnome is a creature with a little hat, like a garden gnome, right? They're small, they can be cute, right?
I think Greek said it best, to thy gnome self be true. I think it's very important to know yourself.
That's true, but what the hell is a gnome? It's gonna be. It's a little person. It's like a little person.
Yeah, it's like a little person, and a goblin's kind of like a little demon that's sneaking under your bed, looking for all your candy and your toes.
Yeah, or a goblin would be like. I remember that movie Cat's Eye.
Yes, I do remember Cat's
And
Eye.
there was that little creature, and it was gonna kill the lady or something, and the cat just like swapped it or something.
Yeah, I do.
It was like a weird, like a goblin is like. So that's my understanding of it. The goblin is the creature that doesn't have your best interests in mind, and a gnome is just a creature up to gnome business.
Hey, no pun intended.
No pun intended. Okay.
All right, we ready for the next one?
Well, why are we going to rate that one? I didn't see it very well. I'm going to give it a thumbs down.
Okay.
Didn't see it very well.
Yeah, it was a little blurry, so I'll give it a thumbs down.
Yeah,
agreed.
Not too good.
All right, on to the next.
It could have been some kind of small rodent, for all we know.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Why would it be a rodent? It's clearly a goblin.
It's a well-lit area.
Hey, this guy kind of looks like a gnome with his long hair.
Yeah.
Goblins do hate
Walking
soccer.
over there, however, something
He's not gonna like this.
nowhere and begins walking towards
What the hell is that little thing? Did you see that?
Yeah, that's nuts. Look at that.
That was weird.
Hey, Yoda's everywhere nowadays.
As
What the
goblins are
hell?
known to do.
Hey, he looked like Yoda running from the
That
Empire.
looked like a very fast Yoda. That was a weird little like blackish. Wow. That was interesting.
Since Darth Vader I do. Must run to him. I must.
Must get the hell out of here, I must.
Hey, Target has a special it does. Must go.
If that was Yoda, he was moving faster than I've ever seen Yoda move.
Hey, you better put him in the track. I'm just saying, right? Olympics.
Yeah, put him in the Star Wars Olympics because that little creature was bucking. It was hauling.
Let's see.
Goblins are very well known to love robes and hoodies. This looks more like a Jawa from
hoodies?
Star Wars. I think
Hey, we
can't
just
rule
said
out
that.
It could even be
Oh, shit.
Georgie from It.
Mind reading
Like
you
maybe
are.
he's going to try and catch his boat. The quality is too low to know for sure, but there is still that possibility it's a goblin. I can't see their face.
They don't quite catch up or see the creature ever again, but the boys do leave back.
Goblins are not an evil gnome. They're very different.
Man, that thing is hauling ass.
I know that thing's got some speed to it, huh?
For having little legs, it was moving at top speed.
Hey, midget? Could it be a midget?
Could be a little person.
Hey, all respect to our midgets. We've already talked. We love you guys.
Yeah, I love midgets. But that was like I don't know, man. I think that would be funny. That would be funny if a really small midget would dress up as a goblin and go freak people out. Like at the mall.
Hey, he must be popular at Star Wars conventions. That's all I got to say. Shit.
Yeah, real popular.
That's funny. All right, let's move on.
I'm going to give that a thumbs up.
All right, thumbs up.
Yep.
It
was cool.
You know what? I would say a thumbs up too, for the reason being is that thing was moving. And I don't think a little child could be moving like that unless he's going to be like, Jackie Joyner Kersey's son or, Lewis's son, somebody fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I give a thumbs up too.
That was a cool one. Even though we couldn't see a whole lot, I thought I could see it well enough that it got my goblin radar going.
Your goblin radar. I detect a goblin. I do.
I think that's a goblin.
Goblin it is. All right, let us move on.
Walking the way that it was. Why did it not?
It's running. It's called running.
Out in the middle of the object standing right behind them against the wall, sitting.
That's a gnome.
Oh, look at that little guy.
Or
it was like lying down.
The Pope got hit with a shrink ray. He's got the Pope hat.
To move like a human that people.
Oh, look at that! I'm out.
That's pretty trippy.
Grow legs and quickly walk.
This dude's right. It kind of does look like the Pope.
Are we sure it's
got a little hat?
Notice that.
Well, that would be a gnome.
That would be a
gnome. Wear those little hats.
Yeah, that would be a gnome. Look at it move.
It's probably a goblin.
I got warrants.
That's probably.
What do you think?
That was weird. I mean, could that have been a shadow on the wall?
I mean, maybe. Let's see. Let's rewind that.
Yeah,
rewind
I want to watch that again.
Rewind selector. All right, let's see.
The object standing right behind them against the wall, sitting.
That's a gnome.
That's because everyone assumed it was some kind of.
Or the
Pope.
Bro.
I agree.
Like, out in the yard.
The Pope got hit with a shrink ray. He's got the Pope hat.
To move like a human that people.
It's weird how it got up.
Yeah, that is weird how it got up. Paul, let's look at that again.
Like it's got freaking powers, man.
Magical gnome powers
or something. That didn't get up like.
Are we sure it's not a dildo?
I'm pretty sure, dude.
Hey, 0 to 100 real quick, huh?
Top moisture. He's looking for something to get him wet.
Hey, I kind of like this one.
I do too.
It's a good one. I'm going thumbs up.
It's weird how it got up. It's like it had. Yeah, that's a double thumbs up for me too. I liked it.
I like the dubs.
Yep. Gnomes, man.
Hilarious.
Gnomes doing wearing the hat stuff. And everything. Doing gnome stuff.
Gnomes doing gnome stuff.
Gabe is like, do gnomes do gnome stuff? I guess they do, right? So
hey, you don't know me. You know me.
You don't know me. Yeah, the gnome gets up like that. It doesn't have to like move itself. It's lying down and then, but that's the thing. This is the interesting part to think about. If there were creatures that were unknown yet exist in real life, like we've talked about with the cryptids or the Bigfoots, they would have to be like so good at hiding and deceiving and doing all of that type of stuff that if those creatures are real, they've taken playing hide and go seek to a whole nother level that as humans we can't even grasp. You know,
you're right.
I mean? They would be able to hide in plain sight or move, in a weird way that maybe there's some truth to the gnome goblin thing and they're not humanoids at all. There's some other creatures that we just don't know.
Yeah, you're correct. You would probably have to think if something like that, some type of creature is able to do that, they must have more senses than we have, right? Maybe. So they can probably sense us, using whatever senses they have. and they would just basically, get off the way, or when they're accidentally seen, it's purely by accident, right?
Yeah.
So they're most of the time they just avoid us.
Yeah, maybe it was sleeping.
Yeah, maybe it was sleeping, and then it was like, oh damn, a human, I gotta go.
A human's right there, yeah.
Right, Friends reruns on, I gotta go. Something.
Yeah, and like the Bigfoot, like that one video, those two Bigfoots were getting freaky. They weren't paying attention. They were too busy being what do they call that? Exhibitionists.
Right, they were swingers.
Yeah, so when the humans came up upon them, hearing the crazy sounds they were making, like they weren't. So that's the thing, is you would be able to find these kind of paranormal or supernatural type creatures, though they would be that way to us, even though they're not. They just have, like it's like mantid shrimp. Mantid shrimp can see in like so many different colors that humans can't. I forget, like 16 different other, like the color spectrum of a mantid shrimp's eyes are like 8 times better than us as humans. So you're right. There's a good chance that from a sensory perspective, if these creatures are real, who knows, man? Maybe they can hear humans coming off miles away, like a shark can smell a drop of blood in a mile of seawater. It's just they're able to, and that's why they've been, lores and legends and haven't been captured this whole time.
Hey, life's got a sense of humor, right? Yeah. And if you believe in string theory, everything is possible, right? Everything happening second by second, creating different, universes.
Yeah, who knows?
And so it's funny, things happen all the time that, we get lucky enough to film, and, we put it out in the world and see, if people have similar experiences, right? And so,
yep.
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, right?
Yeah.
All right. Y'all ready to move on?
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Come on, long hair. Let's do it.
Give me something fun.
That's probably a goblin.
Clearly, you're an expert in goblins, Top Moisture.
Right.
So.
Goblins!
Oh!
They're having a marathon!
Oh,
wow.
Track and field goblins.
Look at those little guys go!
The fence. You can see a couple of objects fly
That
over
is
the fence.
nuts!
That is pretty nuts. But
a simple explanation for this video.
Oh,
wait, what was that?
I don't know. Let's see that again.
That looked like someone threw something over the fence.
What we can see in the beginning of the video is a tree, some fencing, and some grass.
Goblins!
However, they're
having a marathon.
Turn as some small objects, smaller
track and field goblins,
begin to run alongside the fence. You can see a couple of objects fly over the fence and stop moving.
Oh, it's bunnies.
A simple explanation for this video.
I'm saying it's bunnies. What do you think?
I don't know. You couldn't really see them. They were just. It could be bunnies. It could be javelinas.
Oh, javelinas. Muy bien, Mateo. Muy bien.
Yeah, because they're like little pigs. You know what I mean? They're not as big as a pig, but they're dark, and they mainly come out at night.
Pero mira los orejas, the ears. Míralo.
Those look like smudges, bro.
I
don't know.
Yo no sé. It's hard because it's blurry.
It's too blurry, yeah.
I don't know. I got to give it a thumbs down because it's not clear to me.
Yeah. Thumbs down.
I got to milk the cow. Move.
Yeah, it could have been anything, any kind of small animal just running along that fence. And then what those are, I don't know. That smudges just thrown over the...
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just too blurry. So, All right, on to the next side.
Fly over the fence and stop moving. There could be a simple explanation for this video.
Away from like a death beam, and then 2 of them got vaporized. This is another gnome! This channel sucks. What the fuck? They just take the gnome videos and then call it a goblin. We've seen like half of these.
Hey, I have to agree with them. We've seen some of these before. Some of these we haven't.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, remember when we did the gnome one? We saw this one.
Oh, so, I don't think I've seen this one. Was I on the gnome show? I don't remember.
I don't remember if you were on the gnome show. You might have not been on it. But check this out. This is cool. Watch. Check this out. Look in this direction up here.
Okay.
Channel sucks. What the fuck? They just take the gnome videos and then call it a goblin.
Oh, sorry, let me rewind that. Look.
Truly frightening. A little creature peers
Check that little guy
This
out.
is another gnome!
Quickly goes back.
What?
This
the
channel
hell?
sucks. What the f? And two of them got vaporized.
Look at it again, watch.
Truly frightening. A little creature peers around the corner.
This is another gnome!
Quickly goes back.
Oh,
This
weird.
channel sucks. What the fuck?
That's crazy, huh?
That's crazy. That could have been digitally altered.
It could have. No, I agree.
Because
But
it was just so clear that there was a person there. If
Uh-huh.
not, I don't know, man. That was a trip.
you want to watch it again?
Yeah, let's watch it again.
Rewind selector.
Got vaporized.
Truly frightening. A little creature peers around the corner.
This is another
Hello.
gnome!
Quickly goes back behind.
This channel sucks. What the fuck?
This guy's very critical of the channel, sir.
Yeah, come on. Dude.
I don't
They're
agree
trying
with
their
you,
best.
sir.
They're trying their best.
Hey,
That
are
was
you
cool.
mocking this channel, sir?
This guy
I
thinks
call
he's
bullshit.
Jesus over here.
Right? What do you
I
think,
liked it.
Stefan?
I give that a thumbs up. That was a trip. I mean, my digitally altered radar is going off, but I liked that. I did.
I'm in the clouds giving 2 thumbs up. Milking the cow. Milking the cow.
Yeah, I'd give that a thumbs up for sure.
All right. Eyes
I liked
agree,
it.
sir.
I liked it. I liked it.
You
Catch
like
that gnome.
No-
That was an interesting gnome.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, because that didn't look goblinish. It just
No.
looked like a person. But it
Yeah.
looked very small. Like we're talking like
2 inches?
big as, yeah,
2
like
inches?
as big as maybe as big as your hand. Which if I didn't think gnomes were that little, that would explain why they're so damn hard to see.
You know, sir, they say it's not the size of the gnome, but it's how they use it. I'm just saying. That's what I've heard.
How they use their body.
That's what I hear. I don't know if that's true or
Maybe
not. But
maybe
that's
they
what
pack a powerful little punch.
All right, let's move on to the next.
Small creature that looks like a goblin or leprechaun casually strolling through.
What
as if
the-
he lived there.
Again,
And he
this is
seems
like
to have
bad
copied her
quality
clothing. So it's like a chameleon. He can.
I'm calling little puppy. I'm calling little puppy. What you think?
It looked a little, yeah,
Puppy-ish?
I don't know. Is there more footage?
I think that's all they got. Let's see.
Mimic the colors around him. It's what if it's her from a different dimension, and the multiverse collapsed on top of each other because they have the same hair,
Hey,
same time.
hey, I think it's more complicated than that. Hey, you know what I'm referencing, right? You know what that comes from, right? Half baked. Half baked.
I haven't seen that in so long, dude.
Oh man, with the dog, he's like, yeah, they came in, they killed the dog, man. And he says, no, I think it's more complicated than that. He was raised by a bitch mother.
Oh,
was
I remember
hooked on
that now.
drugs.
Yeah,
You remember that?
yeah.
And then his final breath, he let go. No, man. Oh, that was hilarious. Yeah, I think it's just a little puppy running watch. Let me rewind select to that.
What's it? But why does it have red on it?
Looking back, we see a small creature that looks like a goblin or leprechaun casually strolling through as if he
That
lived
does.
there.
yeah,
And
that
he
does seem a
seems to
little
have
puppyish.
copied her clothing. So it's like a chameleon.
Yeah, I would say it's like a little puppy dressed up, and she's like faking it. I don't like this video.
Yeah, thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
No good.
Hey, no bueno.
No bueno.
All right, let's continue.
Oh my fucking god.
This small creature appears to be running for cover.
Hello. Oh,
Appears to be a stand
It's
or-
Dobby, the house elf.
Even the child
now
Christ.
that looks like a
small
goblin.
creature because he looks under the
That
You
looks
want
like a
goblin?
goblin.
You got goblin, sir.
Find it either.
If I was that baby, I'd get the hell out of the dog.
But we
Look at
can
that.
definitely tell you that it didn't seem human.
Wow.
It's
Even the
definitely a
face.
goblin.
Look at the face.
Yeah.
Look at the face on that guy.
That's freaky, dude. That's either
And the
digitally.
running, that's like a little human.
Yeah, that's humanoid. And that's either digitally done or really freaky. That's a trip. Let's watch that again. Rewind it.
Rewind selector.
Oh my fucking god.
This small creature appears to be running for cover. The small creature runs behind what appears to be a stand.
It's Dobby, the house elf.
Even the child
Christ.
catches a glimpse of the small creature because he looks under the desk to see if he can spot him again. Couldn't seem to find it either. We're not certain what exactly.
Look at
on
that
camera,
shit.
But we can definitely
That's
tell
a
you
trip.
it didn't seem you.
And what's crazy is, I mean, he looks like he's a little sprinter.
He's hauling ass or trying to.
If they have the Goblin Olympics, he's got to be the gold medalist. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah,
He's got to be the gold medalist.
Maybe the goblin realized that he was going to get seen because the baby wasn't looking towards it. And so the goblin immediately took off running the second he felt the adult coming. That's freaky, dude. If I was that parent, I'd be concerned for my kid because what the hell is that goblin doing chilling out right there? Look, you even see a shadow on that goblin.
Oh, I know.
From where?
Right there.
From the light source.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy video. I'm going thumbs up.
That's a double thumbs up. And
Milking the cow, thumbs up style.
That goblin, I mean, unless it wanted to play with the baby, I'm going to assume that it was more nefarious than that.
Hey, what did you used to say in Spanish when you were a kid when somebody would mess with you, Matt? What would you say?
Oh, picándole?
No me toques.
Oh.
No me toques. Shout out to all our Spanish and South American Latinos, everybody.
Latinx.
Saludos para venir. Vamos a ver los goblins.
These titles are amazing.
That's weird. Look at that. Look at this movement.
That seems to be holding something in its right or left hand.
It almost looks like a ball and chain or something.
Oh, the goblins doing the old karaoke.
It almost moves as if it's a doll.
Internet Jesus, tell me how you feel about it.
The footwork drill from football.
That's weird. That one's weird. That's a thumbs down because I couldn't really. I don't know.
Let's rewind selector that. That is weird.
I don't know.
It almost looked like the ball and chain was on his balls. The little gnome or goblin. That's weird. Look at it.
Yeah. It was, if it was standing upright, it was moving weird.
Yeah, look at it like it's attached to his balls. The poor little guy. He probably just needed help.
These titles are amazing.
Look at it. It almost looked like he's dragging the little chain and ball from his balls. Look.
Yeah.
Something in its right or left hand. We can't tell if the back
or maybe it's dragging something.
Oh, the
heavy.
goblins doing the old karaoke.
It almost moves as if it's a doll.
I don't know. That's weird, man.
That is a weird one. It's just too fuzzy for me though to really. I don't know.
Hey, you talking about the balls or the video?
His balls were. Fuzzy good.
Hey, too
fuzzy. Yeah, do something about Manscaped, man.
Okay, no. Thumbs down, sir. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Poppycock, as my English folk would say. Poppycock. All right, on to the next.
Footwork drill from football.
Ones outside, but then we see this shadowy-like figure appear and start moving
what the fuck?
between windows and in between the apartments.
As goblins are known to do.
This is why you should never leave your window open at night, because you never know who or what could crawl in.
I think that shit looks like a cat. What do you think?
Yeah, that's just an animal of some sort.
Yeah, I think that's just a cat.
Drill from football.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Then we see this shadowy-like figure appear and start moving.
What the fuck?
That looks like a cat.
As goblin.
Cat.
It's a black cat. It's a black cat. Una gatita negra.
That's not a goblin.
Yeah.
As much as Internet Jesus wishes it was. It's not.
Sorry, sir. It is not a goblin.
You are not the goblin's father.
You are not the goblin's father.
Pretty.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, this looks like a Karen trying to capture something. So this is probably a good one.
Okay.
A photo in a photo. One of the most crystal clear cases.
This is one of the better videos I've seen to convince me of goblins. Like, how can you argue?
When the creature starts moving, it
oh, in the background. Whoa. You see that in the background?
Yeah.
I think it looks like a little monkey.
Yeah, it looks like a monkey.
Hey, Viggy, you've been a bad little monkey, Ghostbusters
2. Yeah, it looks like
when the creature starts moving.
Monkey. Nah, it's a monkey.
But the creature doesn't move like a monkey and doesn't.
Internet Jesus, what do you say, sir?
His potential explanations are remarkable.
It takes a minute to stop.
I agree, sir. Poppycock.
It's probably a monkey dressed up in Australia or something.
Hey, the monkey's trying to get ready for a date.
Yeah, the monkey wanted to dress up, not down, right? He has a date. He's got the perfect banana all set up and ready, right? He's like, man, I'm gonna make this girl fall in love with me tonight. You know, as monkeys, they have those big, huge red asses. His ass was bulbous,
pulsating.
It was pulsating, and he dressed up for it. So that's what I'm saying.
He just got down. That's all it is. He was just, on his way to his date.
Yeah, he was on his way to his date. Karen was doing her Karen thing.
There you go, Karen doing Karen things.
That's how I'm defining this.
Police.
That's how I'm defining this, man. This is just a random case of a sex-starved monkey going on a first date and a Karen doing Karen things, probably somewhere in India or Australia. She was a tourist. She looked like a tourist.
Hey, well put, defined.
Yep, I defined it.
You defined that perfectly.
Well, she looks like a tourist. It looks like you could be in a jungle-y area where there's monkeys. And the monkey wanted to go on a date. So,
all right. So that was the last. That was the last of the last right there.
I'm gonna give that a thumbs down.
Thumbs down too, sir. So overall, what was your favorite goblin sighting defined?
My favorite goblin sighting was definitely the one in that room with the baby, where it just starts running, because that one, it's clear that there's a humanoid creature. It's clear that it was in a hurry. And it's clear also that the baby noticed something there too, because the baby was sort of looking. Like it's got all the things you sort of need to say, I can't, a lot of those other videos we could kind of explain away, right? Could be an animal. It could be javelinas. It could be, a dating monkey, whatever. But that one was special. Yeah. That's my favorite. Definitely.
I agree. Just like the movement of it running, and also on its face, you could have the little definitions of how it looked. That was the true definition of a goblin, right?
Yeah, it didn't look like a human face. It's because that one with that creature where it was peeking, that looked like just a tiny humanoid, like a person. That thing running across there, that did not look like a humanoid. Or no, it was humanoid, but it didn't look like just a small person. It looked like its own defined thing.
I agree with you on that one. So yeah, that was my favorite one. All right, Define, what's your last words?
Last words. Well, for one, if you're suspecting of goblins, of a goblin infestation, don't leave your baby around willy-nilly. Don't do it. If you've got a goblin, if you've got a goblin infestation, you either need to take care of the goddamn goblins, kill them, trap them, scare them away or something, or they're going to slice your little baby's throat. And we don't want to see that. And if you got gnomes in your yard, I guess just don't piss them off, right? Just be nice to them, maybe leave some water out for them. I guess you could leave doll clothes out for the gnomes. Maybe they could use the doll clothes.
You're absolutely right. Gnomes need clothes too.
The gnomes need clothes. So leave them clothes. But if you've got a goblin infestation, but catch it on video. Catch it on video and send it to us. That's my
or the church so they can do some exorcisms. My last words definitely are, if you do, have those types of issues, please try to catch it on tape, and please try to get some help, because, our day-to-day lives, they're already hard, right? If you've got a gnome and a goblin problem, life's fucked up. I'm throwing it out there. All right. I'm just throwing
If you've got the two problems, you're like, God, I got to go feed the gnomes, get them some clothes, and then I got to go kick these goblins out of my baby's nursery. I've got, what was that hip hop song? I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Isn't that what it is? So it'd be like, I got 99 problems, but gnomes and goblins ain't one. Or it is one. I don't know how you would do it.
Hey, that's right. Hey, got push your shoulders off. JC.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, but no, if you definitely, if you have those types of issues, try to catch them on camera.
That's
with
the
a good
priority.
camera, please, right?
Yes.
So we can, especially our team, A Strange and Mysterious Podcast, we would love some of y'all's footage. So please send it to us.
Send some footage. Is there a way for them to contact you? Is there a way for fans to contact you?
Definitely hit us up in the comments. Leave us your emails, or definitely leave us a link to what you're describing, and we would love to check it out. Definitely.
Or you might be able to send a private message through YouTube, can't you?
Yes, you could do it through a private message at A Strange and Mysterious Podcast also.
Yeah, send a message to our podcast if you've got footage, and we will check it out. I'm serious. Do that. For
Definitely.
sure, strangers.
Well, we are missing two of our podcasts tonight. I want to give a special shout out to McVice.
McVice.
The BR. You guys are here with us.
Reason.
Definitely.
In spirit.
Hey, you guys definitely get the double thumbs up.
Double thumbs up.
Thumbs up. So hopefully they'll be back on our program soon enough. Live calls, how that works.
Yeah, and hopefully we're thinking of doing some other shows too. So, stick around. If we decide to do a different show, we're playing with the idea of some other type of shows, reaction shows. We'll talk about it at the end of a video and make sure people know where to find it.
And before we log off, I definitely want to say, man, Define's got that fashion sense to a T. If you want to show the viewers our merch, definitely A Strange and Mysterious Podcast hat. We got hoodies coming soon, shirts coming soon. So if you're interested, please let us know. And on that note, this has been episode 16. We out. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Later, guys.
Happy holidays to everybody.
Yeah, happy Christmas.